Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake World Podcast. This is your boy Bobby VILN. I'm back with another video. Let me go ahead, and fix that young camera real quick. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. So about around last year, around the same time, if I'm not mistaken, Jacob Blake was shot. Okay, he was shot in the back. Did I ever really figure out why he was shot in the back? I think he was irate or some shit like that. Went to his car. They thought he was grabbing for a knife. They shot him in the back, whatever the case may be. Okay, we still don't know what's going on with those police officers or anything like that. But apparently Kyle Rittenhouse in this trial overshadowed that case, and not only are they overshadowing that case, they're overshadowing the Ahmaud Arbery case. Very few outlets are keeping track of that case. And the reason why I bring that up is because it doesn't fit the narrative right now as Joe Biden is in office. But that's neither here nor there. That's for another time. But for the most part, the argument is that they're calling Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist. They say he is benefiting off of white privilege. They say he murdered those people because he was a racist, this, that, and the third. Last time I checked, all three of those victims were white. So, throwing out the fact that he's a white supremacist, he's a racist, this, that, and the third, doesn't stick, does it? Because again, the people that suffered injury and or death, the three people, they were white. But apparently 2 charges was dropped. The curfew charge was dropped. They was only gonna charge him $200 for that. And another charge was dropped. I forgot exactly which one it was, but I think it was reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon or a dangerous weapon. They dropped that charge. Reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon for a minor or something like that, somebody under 18. They dropped that due to a technicality because of the barrel wasn't as short as the charge indicated or some shit like that, so they dropped the charge. He still got 5 more pending on him. Possible life, right? So that's what's going on. That's just the basics of the trial. Now, if you sat there and you watched the clips, the real clips, all of the clips, not the redacted clips. What I mean by redacted is basically clips that are cut, chopped, and served up to serve somebody's purpose, not purpose, but opinion, to play towards somebody's opinion. That's what redacted means. You cutting out important information just so you can take the information that you need and so it can support your opinion or back your opinion. If you watched all the videos, you notice that the people that were shot by Kyle Rittenhouse were aggressive. I'm gonna say aggressive. They were very aggressive. One of them, the short little bald guy, forgot his name, lunged at Kyle Rittenhouse, chased Kyle Rittenhouse down to end up on the floor bleeding out. That's exactly what one of the gentlemen did. Forgot his name, short little bald guy. He sat there very aggressively, screaming out, "Shoot me, nigga," to Kyle Rittenhouse. Clearly, Kyle Rittenhouse is not black, so why are you saying that? But still, anyway. Another one, a gentleman wielding a skateboard, again, did the same thing, lunged at Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse tried to escape, couldn't escape, got swung on with a skateboard, shot that gentleman. Another one acted like he had his hands up, was still approaching Kyle Rittenhouse. Apparently went for his gun. Kyle Rittenhouse shot his arm off. That's what happened. That's what happened. Now, a lot of people have sympathy for those victims. A lot of people are saying that those victims didn't deserve what they got, and possibly didn't deserve what they got. But for the most part, according to the information that got out about, at least by that that was put on display, I should say, put on display after the shooting and everything like that. One of them was a pedophile, and another one was, lack of a better word, a woman beater. And those are the two that actually perished, that actually was shot and killed. One was a pedophile, one was a woman beater. Nobody knows of the other dude that got his arm blown off. But let's just say Kyle Rittenhouse's shooting percentage is way better than Russell Westbrook's right now. We're gonna say that, and that's probably why LeBron felt like he needed to chime in. But you can't really take anything LeBron says seriously for the most part, due to the fact that he is a Negro wrangler. He chooses to comment on certain things when it benefits him, because there's a lot of things that he could have commented on that he chose to stay quiet about. But we want to comment on white crime, and then call the dude a racist. But it's white on white crime. Still makes no sense. Still makes absolutely no sense. And the worst part of this shit is, if I haven't said this before, this whole shooting, this whole trial overshadowed the fact that Jacob Blake was shot in the back. It completely overshadows the initial incident. Completely. How does Kyle Rittenhouse trial overshadow the person that they were protesting for? Makes, again, no sense. And not only that, it also overshadows the Ahmaud Arbery case, and I think that is purposely being pushed to the forefront instead of the Ahmaud Arbery case. Because with the Ahmaud Arbery case, it was clear-cut racism. They tracked that boy, they ran that boy down, they gunned that boy down, and they left him there to die. That's exactly what it was. Was he going for a run? Possibly not. Did he trespass on that property? From what they're saying, it was a public property. And it didn't even belong to the people that tracked Ahmaud Arbery down. It didn't even belong to them. So for them to do vigilante work, that was actually, they was like, nah, we got us a nigga, we gonna hunt his ass down. As opposed to Kyle Rittenhouse. He was actually fleeing from the people that were aggressively approaching him, trying to harm him, trying to take the gun from him. And judging by the clips, he was nowhere near aggressive until he was approached by those three people. Now, no, I'm not giving nobody no bail, but at the same time, I'm just pointing out the truth. Now, we could sit there and we could say that he wasn't supposed to be there. In all actuality, he actually do live in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And then whatever neighboring state was right next to Wisconsin. It escapes me right now. His father lives in Wisconsin, his mother lives in the next state. And it's only an hour or so drive away. So, due to a technicality, you can say he had every right to be there. They turned it up outside. I'm sorry about that. But you can sit there and you can say he had every right to be there. But then you can sit there and say he's a minor. He shouldn't have been handling that weapon. But they already dismissed that charge and dropped that charge. But the young man is still facing life as of right now. So with that being said, just a little snippet for the black community. Why are y'all worried about this case? Why is this case weighing so heavily on y'all? Why are y'all trying to sit here and say this is white privilege and he is a white supremacist? This is white on white crime. This has not a damn thing to do with you. Y'all not even worried about the Ahmaud Arbery case. Y'all worried about a Kyle Rittenhouse case. You see what I'm saying? Your energy could be going towards something that can actually benefit y'all. Not necessarily benefit y'all, but y'all could get justice for a young man being gunned down in the middle of the street by real racist white folk that was looking to lynch them a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Again. Again, your energy being wasted again. You see what I'm saying? A 71-year-old woman was just hung. Black woman just hung. Y'all worried about a Kyle Rittenhouse case, trying to call him a white supremacist. To be honest, and I know this might sound fucked up, but when white people kill each other, I don't give a shit. It has nothing to do with me. I wasn't even gonna make this video because again, it has nothing to do with me. But I feel like I have an obligation to speak to the black community and let them know when they're fucking up and when they're paying attention to the wrong shit. We're paying attention to the wrong shit again. Celebrities sitting here telling y'all what to pay attention to. White liberals sitting there and telling y'all what to pay attention to, what is actually important, or what they deem important. You already know how the black community is. When the white liberals say jump, they jump. And I'm going to say it again. When the white liberals say jump, y'all jump. So it's just, to me, this trial right here is not important. If this little white boy get off or not, it's not important to me because again, has shit to do with me because it's white on white crime. It's white on white crime. The same way as the conservatives love to point out black on black crime, I'm gonna point out white on white crime. I don't give a shit about none of this shit going on. But the simple fact that y'all sitting here hooping and hollering, calling out white supremacy and this, that, and the third, he murdered white people. Why do y'all care? Again, y'all worried about the next house that's not even on fire while your shit is ablaze. Y'all can't even get a fucking hate crime bill. And you worried about this man, about this boy killing 2 white people and wounding 1. Right. Y'all not even worried about the Jacob Blake case. Y'all don't even know what the fuck is going on with that case. But you worried about Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah, man. Yeah, I see why we're at where we at right now. I see why. Yeah, I'm out of here.